Hey, what's up? It's me, Timothy, back again this week. This week, we'll be talking about Chapter 14, When Privacy Outweighs the Public's Right to Know. This is the case of the rape victim. So this story is about Jonathan McFadden. He is a journalist who got a job at the Herald. That was his first professional writing job. And in August 2012, he broke a story about a man who was arrested for killing another man because he caught the man raping a younger girl. It's a pretty tricky and very sad story, but I think that McFadden and the people at the Herald handled it very well and very respectfully. There were a lot of meetings between McFadden and the people at the Herald just to figure out how to break the story without identifying the rape victim. That's one thing that they didn't want to do. They did not want to have this girl's name out in the press and just in the world. You know, she's underage. So McFadden, being a journalist, he went around this neighborhood where the attack happened and just sort of asked questions about people involved. And it turns out that the man that raped the younger girl was her father, and the guy that killed her father was her half-brother. So as you can see, it's messy and a lot of stuff is happening, but they wanted to make it their mission that they do not give this girl's information out, even though, you know, with public records and other people can look and find out what they want. They wanted to just have that not on their conscience, I guess you can say. So it later came out that Tony Brown, the half-brother of the victim, that was sent to jail, was released on a $40,000 bail. So after these continued meetings, Herald, the staff at the Herald, Ed McFadden decided that they would not release this girl's name depending on if they released the story or not. And they would also not release the street name where the attack happened, just for extra privacy. You know, people can put two and two together and, you know, start putting people's names and faces and things like that. So they did what they thought was best and just not give out any very, very immediate information regarding the situation. One thing I noticed is that McFadden was very adamant about sticking to his ethics and what he thought was right, and that's why he was very adamant about not giving out this girl's information, because she's underage, and, you know, you don't want a person that just went through rape, you know, a victim of rape. They don't, you know, that's a lot to see everywhere, and people talking and whispering and things like that. Yeah. So he was very, very adamant about making sure his girl was protected and making sure that there would be no extra anything regarding her or anything coming toward her in any way. Overall, McFadden said it was a very hard case, but he was very happy with the outcome, and he said for aspiring journalists to aspire to keep your humanity, never lose your humanity. I think that's very important, and we've seen with the other court cases in the other chapters of how people will switch up their entire ethics in their brain power and anything else to get this story out. The story is more important than people's feelings, and I think that it was different and refreshing to see McFadden, especially with this serious situation like this, you know, regarding, you know, sexual assault. He was very, very persistent, and he respected her well-being, and it was very, very refreshing and eye-opening to watch and to read. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this chapter a lot. So that was all. Thank you for watching this week's video. I will be here next week. And yeah, I'll see you then.